Throughout history, certain voices have transcended mere entertainment, becoming beacons of inspiration that forever changed the landscape of music. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary lives and careers of the 10 most influential female vocalists who shaped the industry we know today. 1. Mariah Carey, the vocal powerhouse. Born on March 27, 1969, in Huntington, New York, Mariah Carey emerged from humble beginnings to become one of music's most remarkable success stories. The daughter of Patricia Hickey, an opera singer turned vocal coach, and Alfred Roy Carey, an African-American engineer of Venezuelan descent, Mariah's destiny was intertwined with music from the start. Following her parents' divorce, young Mariah found solace and direction under her mother's guidance, developing the foundational techniques that would later define her extraordinary career. Her journey wasn't without struggles. She juggled jobs as a hairdresser and waitress while pursuing her dreams in New York City, recording demos with friend Ben Margulies while barely making ends meet. Fate intervened when one of her recordings reached Tommy Mottola, Sony Music's president. Impressed by her exceptional talent, he signed the 19-year-old sensation immediately. Their professional relationship evolved into marriage in 1993, though they separated in 1997. During her time with Columbia Records, Mariah released 7 groundbreaking albums, each showcasing her unprecedented vocal abilities. Her self-titled debut album in 1990 launched her into stardom with Vision of Love, followed by hits like I Don't Want to Cry, Someday, and Love Takes Time. Her remarkable 5-octave soprano range, reaching notes in the 7th octave, revolutionized pop music. The introduction of her signature whistle notes created a unique sonic fingerprint that defined an era. With over 200 million records sold worldwide, multiple Grammy Awards, and a legacy of chart-topping hits, Mariah Carey's influence on modern music is undeniable. Her vocal prowess, combined with her songwriting ability and magnetic stage presence, has inspired generations of artists and cemented her place among music's greatest legends. 2. Tina Turner, the Queen of Rock and Roll. Few artists embody resilience and raw talent like Tina Turner. Her electrifying voice and explosive stage presence didn't just entertain, they revolutionized the music industry and inspired generations of performers. More than her hits like What's Love Got to Do With It, Turner's legacy lies in her journey from hardship to triumph. Born on November 26, 1939, in Brownsville, Tennessee, Turner's early life was marked by abandonment. Left by both parents before her teenage years, she found solace in church music, where her powerful voice first emerged. This sanctuary would become the foundation for one of music's most remarkable careers. The transformation began when she joined Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm. Her magnetic stage presence and volcanic vocals quickly made her the star attraction, leading to the formation of the Ike and Tina Turner Revue. Together, they dominated the Chitlin circuit, venues where African-American artists performed during segregation, and produced soul classics that would influence everyone from Mick Jagger to Mary J. Blige. Behind the glittering success lay a darker reality. Suffering years of physical and emotional abuse from an increasingly cocaine-dependent Ike, Tina made a brave escape in the mid-1970s. With nothing but his surname and her talent, she rebuilt her life from scratch, even relying on food stamps at one point. Her 1984 album, Private Dancer, marked one of music's greatest comebacks. The record, selling over 5 million copies, showcased Turner's reinvention. Her raw, urgent voice, complemented by modern production, spawned massive hits including Better Be Good to Me and her first #1 single, What's Love Got to Do With It. Turner's influence extended beyond music. Her gravity-defying wigs and energetic performances inspired artists like Janet Jackson and Beyoncé. More importantly, she became a symbol of survival and renewal, proving that age and adversity were no match for talent and determination. By 1988, she was performing record-breaking concerts worldwide, having transformed personal trauma into triumphant success. Turner's impact on music reached its zenith when she performed for an astounding 180,000 people at the Americana Stadium in Rio de Janeiro, setting a world record for the largest paid audience for a solo artist. This wasn't just a performance, it was a testament to her global appeal and transformative influence on rock music. Her genius lay in the seamless fusion of sound and movement, perfectly capturing the technological innovations of the 1960s and 1970s. At a time when African American women's contributions were often marginalized, Turner boldly stepped into the spotlight, becoming a beacon of change in a male-dominated industry. Turner's musical character was an intoxicating blend of mystery and light, combining melancholic undertones with a fierce vitality that often danced on the edge of danger. Her retirement in 2009 marked the end of an era, but her influence only grew stronger. In 2021, she achieved the rare honor of being inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame for the second time, while a Broadway musical and HBO documentary, Tina, celebrated her extraordinary journey. With 8 Grammy Awards, 22 albums, and over 200 million records sold worldwide, Turner's numbers tell only part of the story. She remains the ultimate ambassador of rock and roll, a pioneer who transformed personal pain into global triumph. 3. Adele, the voice of a generation. In an era of auto-tune and elaborate productions, Adele emerged as a pure vocal powerhouse who needed nothing more than a microphone to command standing ovations. Born on May 5, 1988, in Tottenham, London, her journey from council estate to global superstardom is a testament to raw talent and authenticity. Raised by a single mother, Penny Atkins, who introduced her to the magic of live music, Adele discovered her voice at just 4 years old. Drawing inspiration from soul legends like Etta James and Ella Fitzgerald, she developed a signature style that would later captivate millions. After being discovered on MySpace, Adele's trajectory to stardom was meteoric. Her 2009 Grammy Awards debut performing Chasing Pavements from her album, 19 Inches, marked her as a force to be reckoned with. Unlike many of her contemporaries, she refused to bow to commercial pressures, maintaining her intimate, soulful style. Her 2011 album, 21 Inches, became a cultural phenomenon featuring the heart-wrenching Someone Like You. The album's success wasn't just in its record-breaking sales, but in how it connected with listeners through raw emotion and unvarnished honesty. With 15 Grammy Awards and counting, Adele has proven that authenticity and vocal excellence never go out of style. Since her breakthrough, Adele's meteoric rise has been punctuated by both extraordinary success and personal challenges. Her powerhouse hits like Rolling in the Deep, Set Fire to the Rain, and Hello dominated charts worldwide. But fame's double-edged sword brought its own battles. The singer has openly discussed her struggles with alcohol dependence and depression, turning these personal demons into fuel for her artistry. What sets Adele apart isn't just her distinctive voice, but her uncanny ability to translate raw emotion into musical storytelling. Each note carries the weight of genuine experience, whether it's heartbreak, joy, or redemption. Her authenticity resonates so deeply that listeners often find themselves moved to tears, feeling as though she's singing their own life story. With over 70 million albums sold globally, Adele has transformed from a talented newcomer into a cultural phenomenon. Her fashion choices, often created in collaboration with prestigious design houses, have become as iconic as her music. Yet perhaps her most significant impact lies in challenging industry standards, proving that talent and authenticity triumph over conventional beauty norms. 4. Nina Simone, the High Priestess of Soul. Nina Simone broke boundaries not just musically, but socially. As a bisexual Black woman in an era dominated by white male performers, she became a powerful voice in the civil rights movement. Her classical training, with influences from Bach to gospel, created an unprecedented musical fusion that defied categorization. Between 1958 and 1973, Simone recorded an astounding 40 albums, showcasing her versatility across genres, from folk and traditional ballads to spirituals and children's songs. Her interpretations of contemporary artists like Leonard Cohen and George Harrison demonstrated her unique ability to reinvent familiar melodies. Her powerful stage presence, combined with her outspoken advocacy for civil rights, earned her not just 15 Grammy nominations, but a permanent place in the Grammy Hall of Fame and in music history as a true revolutionary artist. Nina Simone's impact on music extended far beyond her lifetime. Her tragic passing on April 19, 2003, marked the end of an era, but her influence continues to resonate through generations. In a poetic turn of justice, she was awarded an honorary degree from the Curtis Institute of Music, the very institution that rejected her at age 19 due to racial discrimination. This moment perfectly encapsulated her journey and the changes she helped bring about in society. Under her powerful motto, "Black is the color," Simone's artistry became inseparable from her activism. Her repertoire was extraordinarily diverse, seamlessly weaving together blues, spirituals, gospel, and African folklore. This musical versatility made her impossible to categorize. Her influence spans across jazz, rock, pop, and soul. As one critic eloquently noted, she was all that and nothing, a testament to her unique artistic spirit that refused to be confined by genre boundaries. 5. Celine Dion, the voice of a generation. From humble beginnings in Charlemagne, Quebec, Celine Dion emerged as one of music's most powerful voices. Born on March 30th, 1968, she quickly rose from a teenage sensation in French Canada to a global superstar. Her partnership with manager-turned-husband René Angélil, despite their 26-year age difference, proved instrumental in crafting her international career. Dion's journey to worldwide recognition began with a historic achievement, becoming the first Canadian artist to receive a gold record in France with D'amour ou d'amitié. Her devotion to her craft and faith led to memorable performances, including singing for Pope John Paul II at Montreal's Olympic Stadium. The transition to English language success came with 1990's Unison, followed by her breakthrough performance of Beauty and the Beast with Peabo Bryson. And with record sales exceeding 220 million worldwide, Dion's legacy includes groundbreaking albums like Falling Into You and Let's Talk About Love, both achieving diamond certification. Her distinctive voice, capable of extraordinary power and emotion, has become her trademark, setting new standards in vocal performance and inspiring countless artists who followed in her footsteps. Celine Dion's meteoric rise continued with the release of Falling Into You in 1996, an album that would go on to sell over 25 million copies worldwide. The following year marked a defining moment in her career with My Heart Will Go On, the haunting theme from James Cameron's Titanic. This masterpiece not only earned her a second Academy Award, but became her signature song, touching hearts across generations. Her personal life intertwined deeply with her professional journey. Her marriage to manager René Angélil in 1994 blessed her with 3 children, bringing new depth to her emotional performances. After an incredible run of 13 albums in the 1990s, Dion made the brave decision to step back, prioritizing family life and personal growth. This period of reflection coincided with René's battle with throat cancer, leading to a temporary hiatus in 2004. Dion's impact on music is unprecedented. With over 200 million albums sold worldwide, she earned the prestigious Chopard Diamond Award at the World Music Awards. Her influence extended beyond music as she became a fashion icon, gracing runways and events like the Met Gala with her distinctive style. The University Laval honored her contributions with an honorary doctorate in music in 2009. Tragedy struck in January 2016 when René succumbed to throat cancer, followed devastatingly by her brother Daniel's passing just 2 days later. Yet, true to her resilient spirit, Dion returned to the stage in 2017, launching successful summer tours that showcased her unwavering dedication to her craft. However, 2022 brought new challenges when she was diagnosed with stiff person syndrome, a rare neurological disorder affecting 1 in a million people. This led to the postponement of her world tour, but her message remains clear. Like the lyrics of her legendary song suggest, she will go on. With over 35 years of artistic excellence, Celine Dion stands as a testament to the power of determination, talent, and grace under pressure. Her journey reminds us that true artistry isn't just about the high notes, it's about the strength to keep singing through life's most challenging moments. 6. Barbra Streisand, breaking all boundaries. When discussing musical legends, few can match Barbra Streisand's extraordinary achievements. With record-breaking sales surpassing industry giants like Elvis Presley and the Beatles, she's placed an astounding 31 records in the top 10. But beyond the numbers lies a story of triumph over adversity that has inspired generations. Born in Brooklyn to a middle-class Jewish family, Streisand's early life was marked by hardship. The death of her father when she was just 15 months old plunged her family into poverty. Despite possessing what would become one of music's most perfect voices, young Barbra faced constant criticism, particularly from her mother, who insisted her distinctive looks would prevent her from achieving stardom. Rather than being defeated by these challenges, Streisand transformed her perceived imperfections into strengths. Without formal vocal training, she began performing in independent theatrical productions, gradually building a reputation in New York's nightclub scene. Her 1962 Broadway debut in I Can Get It For You Wholesale earned her first Tony Award nomination, marking the beginning of an unprecedented career. Streisand's partnership with Columbia Records proved revolutionary. Her debut album, released in 1962, became the best-selling album by a female vocalist in the United States, earning 3 Grammy Awards and maintaining its position on the bestseller list for an impressive 101 weeks. Her ambitious turn in Funny Girl on Broadway further cemented her status as a multifaceted performer, earning her a second Tony nomination. While her professional life soared, Streisand's personal journey captured public fascination. Her high-profile relationships, including those with Canadian Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau, Elvis Presley, and Warren Beatty, filled countless tabloid pages. Yet through it all, she maintained her artistic integrity and political activism, using her platform to advocate for liberal causes and social justice. Her 1998 marriage to James Brolin marked a new chapter in her life, proving that, like her career, her personal happiness knew no boundaries. Streisand's legacy extends far beyond her musical achievements. She stands as a testament to the power of self-belief and determination in the face of adversity. Beyond her musical achievements, Barbra Streisand emerged as a powerful voice for social change. Throughout her career, she actively supported Democratic presidential campaigns and became a fierce advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and AIDS awareness. Her commitment to progressive causes earned her both admiration and criticism, but she never wavered in her convictions. In 1976, Streisand's artistic brilliance shone again when she won her second Academy Award for Best Original Song with Evergreen, the love theme from A Star Is Born. Her collaborations with industry legends continued, including memorable duets with Frank Sinatra that showcased her versatility and enduring appeal. After decades of groundbreaking performances, she bid farewell to live concerts in 2000 with 4 spectacular shows split between Los Angeles and New York. Even at 81, Streisand's influence extends far beyond entertainment. While working on her memoirs, she's intensified her role as a political activist, using her platform to defend democracy and challenge injustice. Her outspoken criticism of political figures like Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, coupled with her unwavering support for women's rights, demonstrates her commitment to using her voice for meaningful change. 7. Ella Fitzgerald, the First Lady of Song. If jazz could be personified as a woman, it would undoubtedly take the form of Ella Fitzgerald. Despite facing the triple barriers of poverty, gender, and racial discrimination, she rose to become the universally acclaimed Queen of Jazz. Her remarkable 3-octave range, precise vocalization, and mastery of scat singing, a technique she pioneered in the 1940s, revolutionized vocal jazz and influenced the emergence of bebop. Fitzgerald's early life was marked by tragedy. Abandoned by her father and later losing her mother in a car accident, she faced numerous challenges, including troubles with law enforcement that led to time in a reform school. However, these hardships couldn't suppress her extraordinary musical talent. She found solace in music, learning piano, and drawing inspiration from Louis Armstrong's recordings, an artist she would later collaborate with to create some of jazz's most memorable performances. At just 16, Fitzgerald's destiny changed forever when she won an amateur contest at Harlem's Apollo Theater in 1934. Her unique voice, which combined warmth with technical precision, quickly caught the attention of the music industry. By 1941, she had launched a successful solo career, experimenting with various genres from samba to gospel, demonstrating her incredible versatility as an artist. Her 13 Grammy Awards, National Medal of Arts, and Presidential Medal of Freedom stand as testaments to her extraordinary impact on American music. Ella Fitzgerald's final years were marked by memorable performances that showcased her enduring talent and influence. In 1985, she graced the stage of Carnegie Hall for the Cool Jazz Festival, delivering a performance that reminded the world why she earned the title First Lady of Song. Her last televised appearance in 1992, at Muhammad Ali's 50th birthday celebration, featured a touching rendition of Too Close for Comfort, a fitting farewell from an artist who had given so much to music. 8. Madonna, reinventing pop culture. Born Madonna Louise Saccone in Bay City, Michigan, in 1958, Madonna emerged as more than just a singer. She became a cultural phenomenon that redefined the boundaries of pop music and female artistry. Growing up in an Italian-American family, her early life was marked by tragedy when she lost her mother to breast cancer at age 6. This profound loss would later fuel her fierce determination and rebellious spirit. Madonna's journey to stardom began in 1978 when she arrived in New York City with just $35 in her pocket and an unwavering dream. The city tested her resilience through numerous hardships, facing sexual assault, multiple burglaries, and poverty. Yet these challenges only strengthened her resolve. She worked various jobs, including nude art modeling, while pursuing her passion for dance and music. Her transformation from struggling artist to global superstar has resulted in unprecedented success. Over 335 million records sold worldwide, making her the most successful female recording artist in history. With hits like a Virgin, La Isla Bonita, and Material Girl, Madonna didn't just create pop songs, she crafted cultural touchstones that influenced generations of artists, from Lady Gaga to Britney Spears. Through constant reinvention and fearless artistic expression, Madonna has earned her crown as the undisputed queen of pop, with her impact often compared to that of the Beatles and Elvis Presley. Her legacy extends beyond music into fashion, film, and social activism, proving that true artistry knows no boundaries. Madonna's path to stardom began in the vibrant dance scene of 1979 Paris, where she joined Patrick Hernandez's dance troupe. Upon returning to New York, she co-founded the Breakfast Club with Dan Gilroy, where she unexpectedly found herself as the drummer, a role she took on simply because no one else could do it better. This early period showcased her determination to succeed in any capacity necessary. In 1982, Madonna's signing with Sire Records marked the beginning of her professional recording career. Her debut single, Everybody, barely made a ripple in the music industry, and her next 2 releases faced similar obscurity. However, everything changed when renowned DJ John Benites produced Holiday. The track finally broke into the American Top 20 in September 1983, coinciding with the release of her self-titled debut album, which received positive critical acclaim. The true cultural revolution began with her sophomore album, Like a Virgin. Produced by the legendary Nile Rodgers, the album masterfully balanced infectious dance beats with accessible pop sensibilities. The title track dominated the Billboard Hot 100 for 6 consecutive weeks in December 1984, while Material Girl peaked at number 2, second only to the star-studded charity single We Are the World. The album's phenomenal success, selling 12 million copies initially and eventually surpassing 21 million, earned Madonna her first diamond certification in both the US and Canada. Madonna's iconic performance at the inaugural MTV Video Music Awards became a defining moment in pop culture. Dressed provocatively in a wedding dress, complete with a boy toy belt buckle and lace stockings, she delivered a boundary-pushing performance atop a giant wedding cake. While critics dismissed her as using shock value to mask supposed lack of talent, their criticism only fueled her popularity and cemented her status as a cultural provocateur. This period also saw her brief marriage to actor Sean Penn, 1985 to 1988, and the launch of her first North American tour, the Virgin Tour, which demonstrated her growing commercial power with impressive revenue figures. By the mid-1980s, Madonna had transformed from a rising star into a global cultural phenomenon. Her groundbreaking Virgin Tour grossed over $3 million, establishing her as a fashion icon whose influence extended far beyond music. Every choice she made, from her provocative outfits to her bold statements, sparked trends and conversations worldwide. In July 1985, Madonna faced her first major media controversy when Playboy and Penthouse magazines published black and white photographs from her early modeling days. Rather than letting this derail her career, she confronted the situation head-on, maintaining her defiant attitude and turning potential scandal into empowerment. This resilience only strengthened her appeal and demonstrated her masterful handling of media attention. The release of True Blue in 1986 marked a pivotal moment in Madonna's career. The album topped charts in 25 countries and showcased her evolving artistry with sophisticated music videos and mature songwriting. Singles like Live to Tell, Papa Don't Preach, and Open Your Heart dominated the US charts, while La Isla Bonita captured international audiences. With global sales exceeding 25 million copies and 7 platinum certifications in the US alone, True Blue cemented Madonna's status as pop music's reigning queen. Madonna's artistic ambitions extended beyond music into cinema, making her film debut in Desperately Seeking Susan alongside Rosanna Arquette. Though her subsequent film Shanghai Surprise, produced by Beatles guitarist George Harrison and co-starring then-husband Sean Penn, received mixed reviews, it demonstrated her willingness to take creative risks. The release of her first remix album, You Can Dance, further showcased her influence on club culture, becoming the second best-selling remix album in history after Michael Jackson's Blood on the Dance Floor. By 1989, Madonna had mastered the art of controversy with Like a Prayer. The album's title track and its provocative video blending religious imagery with sensual themes sparked global debate and earned condemnation from the Catholic Church. This calculated risk-taking continued through the early 1990s, leading to landmark achievements including her acclaimed role in Dick Tracy, 1990, and a groundbreaking $60 million contract with Time Warner. Her 1992 projects, the controversial book Sex and album Erotica, pushed artistic boundaries while maintaining commercial success. Her creative peak culminated in her Golden Globe-winning performance as Eva Perón in Evita, 1996, proving her versatility as an entertainer. With estimated sales exceeding 300 million albums worldwide, Madonna's influence spans decades, making her not just the wealthiest woman in music, but a revolutionary force who redefined cultural boundaries and artistic expression. Madonna's influence extends far beyond her role as a pop icon. Critics and historians have described her as a timeless phenomenon whose universal reach transformed the very concept of modern celebrity. Every star that emerged after Madonna, from Britney Spears to Christina Aguilera, and even Latin sensations like Shakira and Paulina Rubio, grew up in her shadow, measuring themselves against the standards she established. As the most dominant female figure of the 80s and 90s, Madonna created a safe space for artistic expression that revolutionized the entertainment industry. Her impact reached into diverse fields, from gender politics to sociology and sexuality studies. She didn't just create music, she crafted a blueprint for future pop stars, demonstrating how to balance controversy with commercial success, activism with artistry. 9. Whitney Houston, the voice that changed everything. Crowned the voice by her peers, Whitney Houston holds the Guinness World Record as the most awarded female artist of all time. Her journey from a gospel choir in New Jersey to global superstardom represents one of music's most remarkable success stories. Born in 1963, Whitney began her musical journey at age 11, singing in her church's gospel group while simultaneously pursuing a promising modeling career. After years of providing backup vocals for industry giants, Whitney signed with Arista Records in 1983. Her self-titled debut album in 1985 exceeded all expectations, selling over 10 million copies by 1986, an unprecedented achievement for a debut artist. This success launched a streak of record-breaking achievements, including her 1987 hit, I Wanna Dance with Somebody, which dominated charts worldwide. The 1992 release of The Bodyguard soundtrack, featuring the iconic I Will Always Love You, became a cultural phenomenon. The film co-starring Kevin Costner and its soundtrack marked the pinnacle of Whitney's career, with the latter becoming the best-selling soundtrack of all time. Her remarkable vocal range, spanning more than 4 octaves, set new standards for vocal performance in popular music. Despite personal struggles, including her tumultuous relationship with Bobby Brown and battles with substance abuse, Whitney's artistic legacy remains untouchable. Her voice, a perfect blend of power, control, and emotional depth, continues to inspire generations of singers, proving that true talent transcends time and personal tribulations. Despite her extraordinary talent and success, Whitney Houston's later years were marked by profound challenges. After her triumphant return to the stage in the 2000s, the toll of personal struggles became increasingly apparent. Her once pristine voice, known for its crystalline clarity and effortless high notes, showed signs of wear. The powerful instrument that had delivered classics like I Will Always Love You became noticeably strained, particularly in the upper register that had been her signature. The mid-2000s marked a period of intense personal battles for Houston. Her struggles with substance abuse led to multiple rehabilitation attempts, culminating in a declaration of sobriety in 2010. However, the path to recovery proved challenging. Concert cancellations and public incidents, including an airport drug possession arrest, painted a picture of an artist in crisis. A particularly poignant moment came during a tribute concert for Michael Jackson, where her gaunt appearance sparked widespread concern for her well-being. In a haunting 2002 interview with Diane Sawyer, Houston revealed her inner turmoil, stating, "The biggest devil is me. I'm either my best friend or my worst enemy." These words would prove prophetic. Just as signs pointed to a potential comeback in 2012, tragedy struck. On February 11th, Houston was found unresponsive in her Beverly Hills hotel room, with the cause later attributed to accidental drowning, complicated by heart disease and cocaine use. Whitney Houston's passing triggered an outpouring of tributes from artists worldwide, each sharing stories of her influence on their careers. Her impact transcended racial barriers in the music industry, paving the way for future generations of performers. With over 200 million records sold globally, numerous Grammy Awards, and an unmatched vocal legacy, Houston's influence on popular music remains indelible. Her story serves as both a testament to extraordinary talent and a cautionary tale about the pressures of fame. 10. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. When discussing musical royalty, no title was more deserved than Aretha Franklin's Queen of Soul. Her influence was so profound that in 2009, the state of Michigan officially declared her voice a natural resource, a recognition as unique as her talent. This historic moment was celebrated when she performed My Country, 'Tis of Thee at President Barack Obama's inauguration, delivering a performance that moved millions. Franklin's impact on music history cannot be overstated. As the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, she shattered glass ceilings and paved the way for future generations of female artists. Her powerful voice and emotional depth resonated across genres, from gospel to R&B, soul to pop, influencing countless musicians who followed in her footsteps. Throughout her illustrious career, Aretha Franklin sold an astounding 75 million records worldwide. Her remarkable journey came to an end in 2018 when she succumbed to pancreatic cancer, but her influence continued to grow. In a testament to her enduring impact, she was posthumously awarded the 2019 Pulitzer Prize Special Citation for her incredible contribution to American music and culture, an honor rarely bestowed upon popular musicians. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey through the lives of music's greatest female legends. These remarkable women didn't just create songs, they shaped culture, broke barriers, and inspired generations. If you enjoyed this celebration of musical excellence, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about the artists who changed our world.